Hello everyone and welcome back to More Education, where we provide more opportunities regarding education. For today's lesson we are going to be looking at separating mixtures part 2. If you haven't seen part 1 then make sure to click the link and have a look at what we discussed and what was covered in part 1. Last lesson we covered 3 different separation techniques: filtration, crystallization and simple distillation. Next we're going to have a look at fractional distillation. This separates a liquid from a mixture of miscible liquids. So miscible liquids means liquids that dissolve in each other. So miscible liquids have got different boiling points. This is why fractional distillation is used to distill off and collect the liquid with the lowest boiling point first. Here I have a diagram of fractional distillation. So what happens is, if the temperature reading on the thermometer is kept at around 80 degrees Celsius, then the liquid that is collected is going to be mainly ethanol. You don't want it to get any higher because obviously we do not want to reach 100 degrees Celsius where water will also start to distill off and mix with the ethanol. So that's how water and ethanol is separated. Finally, the last separation technique is chromatography. This separates mixtures of coloured compounds. For example, dyes, inks and colouring agents. A capillary tube is used to dab a spot of the solution onto the pencil line. It's key that it is a pencil line. The paper is placed into a beaker which has got water in it, and you need to ensure that the water line is below the pencil line, and then you will, after a while, you will start to see that the paper soaks up the water running through the spot of mixture. So the different spots of mixtures that you've got there. The more soluble a substance is in the solvent, the further up the paper it is carried. Different solvents can be used to maximize separation. This will be looked in more detail later on in the specification as well. Now, progress check 2. I've got the first question for progress check 2. Have a go at answering it. Pause the video. Give yourself about 3 minutes to answer the question because it's worth 3 marks, and then we'll go through the answer. Here is the answer. So you would heat the mixture, then ethanol has a lower boiling point than water. The last mark will be to condense, so to mention that it condenses at different temperatures. The final question, question 2. Another student set up the apparatus correctly. Figure 2 represents the student's results. So have a look at figure 2. Give 2 conclusions you can make from figure 2. Pause the video, have a go answering this question. Any 2 from the following conclusions. The flowers have no colours in common. A or B contain 1 colour, C contains 2 colours, or B is the most soluble. That's all for part 2 of separating mixtures. I hope you're now confident with this section of the topic. My name is Miss K and this is More Education.